Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. Okay. So we're going to change things up a little bit. So we're going to look at your current situation. So we have the Four of Pentacles. We have the challenge, which is the Two of Cups. All right. We have what do you need to focus on? We have the Hangman. We have your past, or what it is that you're leaving. We have the Four of Wands. We have what are your strengths? The World card. We have the near future. We have the Two of Swords. We have advice. We have judgment. Let's see, can you see that? Yeah. Then there is your environment. Okay. We have your hopes and fears. We have the Two of Pentacles. And then we have the potential outcome, which is the Emperor. Love that potential outcome. That's very promising, and that's some positive energy here is that Emperor. So what you have with the current situation is you're feeling closed off, right? That Four of Pentacles. You're feeling, I'm feeling a couple different things. Is you're trying to make a decision for yourself, that you're trying to focus on you. But I also feel like you're kind of backing away. That's kind of the energy that I was feeling when I saw this card. The challenge here is this relationship, right? This relationship. Now, this could be that relationship that you have with yourself. Are you saying, am I really making the best decision for myself? Or is there a relationship, which could be a friend, family member, or a partnership? Is there something that's crossing you? Is there a relationship that's bothering you? Is there a relationship that's kind of making you feel like you want to put walls up, or you want to back away? What you need to focus on is we have the Hanged Man, which is seeing things from a different perspective. Sometimes we get so caught up in the way that we're doing things, or the way that we're seeing things, or the way that we've always processed things from before, that we're really not able to find that solution, and it's almost making things harder for us. It's giving us more of a challenge, right? So what you need to focus on is this Hangman energy. Stop, take a step back, see things as an outsider's view. Sometimes we get so involved in something that we can't see that. You need to step away from this relationship, right? Or this situation. And then we have your past. I almost feel like it's past relationships that you had, past partnerships that you've had. I feel like this may have been a problem. I'm feeling two different things here. I just got something different. That in your past, did you have relationships that you felt more of a partnership, right? That if you're questioning this relationship here, did you have a past relationship where you're like, well, I felt it was more of a partnership. I felt like it was more of a back and forth. I felt like it was, something where we worked together. Or this also could be that, are you thinking about past relationships, right? Past partnership. Is this what's clouding your judgment here? And is this what you have to take a step back and look at? Is this partnership here? Is it something that you're wanting that you're not receiving in this situation? Or is it something that is blocking you from focusing on this situation? All right. Then we have your strengths. What is your strengths? I feel like your strength is the world, right? Your strengths are that you can overcome this, that you can get past this, that you can find the positive in this situation, that you can be successful, that this is your challenge now, but I feel like you will definitely be able to work through this and come past this, because I almost feel like that's your energy, is that, your strength is getting through difficult situations. We have in your near future is that there may be a decision that you have to make, right? A choice that you have to make with this here. What is best for you? Do you want to focus on this relationship? what am I going to do? What is that choice? But I feel like before you can get to this point, you have to work through this, right? You have to be in this hangman energy, and you have to take that step back, and you have to say, I want to make sure that I see all sides of the situation, because that's what the Two of Swords is okay, looking at all sides, looking at the negative, looking at the positive, and making sure that you make the best decision for you, that it's not something that you make in the heat of a moment, right? Because sometimes we can get very angry, or we can get frustrated, and we're like, oh, I just want to get over this, and I just want to be past this, and I don't want to deal with it. And then you make a decision, but then when you've had that time to step back and look at things, you're like, oh, I kind of wish I waited on that. I wish I wasn't so quick to pull the trigger on that one, or I wasn't so quick to make that decision, because now when I've had time to settle down and really look at what went on, I wish I had done something differently. We have advice. We have the Judgment card, which is an awakening, a renewal, a revival, looking at all of the facts, opening your eyes to the true situation here. I feel this sort of cloud here. I feel like this kind of heaviness, so you're not able to have that clarity. We have environment. You're exhausted. You're tired, right? This is the environment that you're in this, this 10 of Swords, where you're like, oh, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I've been through so much. And that's what I was saying, is sometimes when we're just like, I just want to get this over with. I just want to get this done with. I don't want to deal with this anymore. And that when we're really tired and exhausted like that we'll, like I said, be quick to make choices and decisions. But I feel, again, you have to focus on this here, looking at both sides, that if you give an answer to this situation or a resolution, that it's something that you've thought out. We have your hopes and fears. I feel like it's kind of you finding that balance, right? Do you fear that if you stay in this relationship, there's going to be this up and down? Do you fear that, because we have the waves going on here, do you fear that it's going to be a rocky relationship? But we also have hope. Are you hoping that you can find the balance within this relationship and you can find that answer, right? Is it figuring out how to work through this relationship? With our potential outcome, we have the Emperor, that could also represent Aries, but I feel like you have that clarity and you're able to come back down to this future energy here, because you've taken the time to process this situation, that you've taken time to work this out and make a decision, that you've looked at all of the potential outcomes and you have that clarity. So I feel like right now you're struggling with this, right? You're struggling with a relationship. You're not really sure what you want to do. You have these outside factors of what this Four of Wands represents here. You know that you're going to be able to get past this. You know that you're exhausted. You're hoping for that balance of something that works for both of you. But in the end, you come into, what the direction that you want to go in. Like, you find that clarity, but this is just that process that you're trying to get through. And this is really life. This is all types of situations. We have those moments where we just start to question things and we're like, am I doing the best thing for me? But it's also about that process of, how do I get to that answer and that resolution in the best way possible? So let's pull a final message from the universe. So let's pull 3 cards here, and let's pull these 3. So we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Empress, and we have the 8 of Pentacles. So I feel that there's definitely this going on here, right? This volcano in the background, but that you're finding that you will find your resolution. You will find your answer. You will get past this. This is a growing. Sometimes we have those challenges in our life where we really feel like, wow, I've learned a lot from this, right? 8 of Pentacles is a new way of looking at things, a new way of seeing things. I feel like this situation and how you've worked your way through this is going to change things up for you, and it's going to affect the way you do things in the future. That maybe in the past you used to just make that quick decision and you didn't think about it, but this time around you're learning that, hey, when I take time, then I'm able to say, hey, I want to step back. I want to process things, right? I need to take as much time as I need to find that answer, to make that decision. You know, sometimes when we get in an argument with someone that we're just quick to answer, but, you know, we need that time to back away. But it's also that if you're feeling closed off and you're putting walls around yourself, why are you doing that? If a relationship is making you feel that way, why is it making you feel that way? You know, taking that step back, why is it making me feel this way? Do I feel like I'm shutting down? Why do I feel like I'm putting walls up? What do I need to be made aware of? So I feel like this is a huge learning lesson for you, but you do come into your own power, right? And that was that potential outcome is you have that clarity. It's just a process that you're going through, and don't get frustrated with the process, but to look at all of the information within it and take as much time as you need. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.